given President Joe Biden doesn't know whether his new federal eviction moratorium for renters is legal and sustainable. But crushing humanitarian and political pressure left him no choice but to take a chance on an emergency move. Joe Biden wearing a suit and tie. U.S. President Joe Biden speaks during an event in the East Room of the White House where he addressed the importance of people getting a COVID-19 vaccination, August 3, 2021 in Washington, D.C. Biden also said New York Governor Andrew Cuomo should resign following a state investigation that found Cuomo has sexually harassed multiple women. Copyright twin McNamee, Getty Images U.S. President Joe Biden speaks during an event in the East Room of the White House where he addressed the importance of people getting a COVID-19 vaccination, August 3, 2021 in Washington, D.C. Biden also said New York Governor Andrew Cuomo should resign following a state investigation that found Cuomo has sexually harassed multiple women. The new U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention scheme was announced after the White House, hampered by a Supreme Court ruling and Congress' failure to act, had repeatedly argued it had no constitutional authority to extend a moratorium. Biden himself said on Tuesday that the new moratorium may not be constitutional, and is essentially an attempt to buy time to get backlogged funding out of state coffers and into the pockets of renters and landlords alike. The conundrum threatened to force millions of Americans who lost incomes during the pandemic out of their homes in an appalling twist to what has already been an agonizing year. The problem was that the moratorium expired on July 31 at a moment when much of the more than $40 billion in funds already provided by Congress to pay landlords for back rent for tenants is still yet to be handed out by states and local authorities. To head off mass evictions, the White House came up with the classic Washington fudge, not unfamiliar in an era of Capitol Hill gridlock, in which presidents, especially Democrats, have improvised with executive power to shield constituencies from consequences of a malfunctioning political system. In essence, the CDC declared a new moratorium until the end of October that applies to counties with substantial or high community spread of COVID-19. It reasoned that the new threat posed by the highly infectious Delta variant constitutes new circumstances and therefore merits an entirely fresh scheme. In the context of a pandemic, eviction moratoria, like quarantine, isolation, and social distancing, can be an effective public health measure utilized to prevent the spread of communicable disease, the CDC said in a statement. Eviction moratoria facilitate self-isolation and self-quarantine by people who become ill or who are at risk of transmitting COVID-19 by keeping people out of congregate settings and in their own homes, it added.
Thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe All Media New York.